In Pakistan, traditionally, marriages are arranged. Law and religion are bypassed while forcing a girl into marriage in the name of culture and tradition. In a Swara or Vanni marriage, innocent girls are given as compensation to the enemy's family to end disputes.
Whenever there is a dispute in our tribe between two parties, usually over a murder, the elders of the tribe get together and try to resolve the matter. This is done by giving away one or two girls from the family of the murderer to that of the deceased. The custom of Swara is an attempt to resolve the dispute permanently. Otherwise, the killings would go on for generations. Once a decision is made and a settlement is reached, sacrificial animals are slaughtered. At a feast, it is formally announced that the dispute is settled. This act of forgiveness is called Nanawate.
During the celebrations of Nanawate, or the act of forgiveness, not just the animals are sacrificed, but along with them, a childhood is also sacrificed and lost forever.
Let me give you an example. Supposing a man kills my son in a dispute, he will then approach the Jarga to try and reach a settlement with me. He might ask them to resolve the matter through Swara, which is one of the few peaceful means of going about it. I might accept the decision to bring a Swara girl into my house, but I will find it very hard to have any feelings of kindness towards her in my heart.
When a father or brother kills someone or commits a crime, then the little girls of the family are taken to the hujra of the aggrieved family and are offered as a means of settling the dispute.
According to Islamic jurisprudence, a punishment should have four characteristics. It should be punitive, retributive, reformative, and a deterrent. Swara does not have any of these desired features because the criminal himself goes free. Instead, an innocent girl pays the price.
I was 8 years old when I was given away as Swara. My father had killed someone. It was not until 2 or 3 years later that I realized what my fate was. Others would point out this man to me and say that he is your husband. I did not understand, and when I asked my mother, she told me that I had been promised to him as a settlement for the murder my father had committed. She was sobbing at the time, and when I asked why I had been given away, she said that there was no other peaceful way to resolve the matter.
The treatment given to girls given away in Swara has nothing to do with Islam. Islam condemns all such practices. It is society that has created this despicable custom. When a girl is forced into such a relationship, it is not a nikah. It is nikah bil jabr, and nikah by force is not permitted in Islam. These people cannot even sit for a short while in the company of their enemies, and they expect their young and innocent daughters to spend the rest of their lives among them? This is unacceptable and totally against the spirit of Islam.
The girl given in Swara is a constant reminder to the enemy of the person they have lost. Her presence constantly fans the flame of hatred and enmity. Perhaps if the girl was not there, then in time this fire would die out and the hatred would eventually subside.
Islamic law prescribes 3 options for a murder. There is the death penalty or blood money. The third option is badal-e-sulah, or compromise with the intent to make peace. If it is said that Swara derives sanction under the badal-e-sulah, then I can assure you that no book of Islamic law prescribes the giving away of a girl as a means of achieving a compromise.
The person who commits a crime eventually gets away with his deed. Someone else pays the actual price. Norina's father, after taking her to the Jirga as part of a settlement for a crime committed by his own parents, has abandoned his daughter.
It is cruel and unfair because this amounts to nikah bil jabr or nikah by force, and this is against the teachings of Islam. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself annulled such marriages where the woman had pleaded with him that she was not happy. It is recorded that on one occasion a young woman came to him and said that her father had married her off to a man whom she had not wanted to marry. The Prophet declared this marriage as annulled. He used to say, "The best amongst you are those who treat their women folk justly and fairly."
The dispute was between my in-laws and the other party, yet the Jirga decided to make my daughter the scapegoat. I pleaded to him to give away our house and land, but he refused because he said his parents would suffer. You cannot imagine how hurt and agonized I am.
It is not only un-Islamic but inhuman to marry a minor girl or give her in marriage for a crime committed by her father or uncle.
My brother was killed, and so were some others. They gave me away as Swara. What could I do? I could not do anything. I am sad, very sad.
Namangwal da daka grana sachi zara che maina
One wonders at the contradiction within the society. If a girl is a symbol of honor, meant to be kept away from the eyes and influences of men outside the immediate family, then why is it suddenly decided to abandon her to the enemy's family, especially when options like blood money are available? Society acts as partner to the crime by standing as spectator, while Pakhtun notions of honor continue to sanction violence against women. Pakhtunwali is a man-made law, and no man-made law is perfect, but laws cannot be allowed to achieve peace at the cost of innocent lives.
Namangwal da daka grana sachi zara che maina